This is Steve from VisualForge. I wanted to look at one of the videos that was generated last night, Whisper in the Dark. I want to just show this. Here it is. And you can see it's been used one time, and it's not in the order of the queue. I can't really reorder it. So I'm going to open the project in another tab and go to the project over here. This Whispers in the Dark. A detective follows a series of unsolvable crimes linked by cryptic messages left at each scene. That's kind of cool. Some shapes and messages and things. So there's like properties, and see it was used Sonnet 4.6. This voice is one of the poly voices. It's not that great. I mean, it's okay for a really inexpensive voice, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, say, sacrificing to save like a credit, because you could use like 11 Labs better quality. But I think it is like maybe one of the better voices for poly, so it's not that here. You can listen.
Whispers in the dark. Alex Hart spread the photographs across the precinct table like a hand of cards he already knew he'd lose.
I thought the music was a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It's not bad for the background, actually. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Let's see. I'm not even 100% sure it'll come.
He pinned the latest note to the board beside the others, his scarred eyebrow creasing as he studied the pattern. Evelyn Cole stood at the adjacent lab bench, her auburn hair pulled tight, fingers moving across a spectrometer keyboard with practiced precision. The address led them to a condemned warehouse on the harbor's edge, where rust-eaten catwalks stretched above Blackwater. Alex moved first through the shattered doorway, jacket open, hand resting at his hip. Then Marcus Voss stepped from the shadows, silver watch catching the single overhead light, tailored suit immaculate against the decay surrounding him. He smiled the way a man smiles when he believes he has already won, then shoved a steel shelf unit directly into Alex's path and sprinted toward the far staircase.
Not really representing what's being said that well, and I wonder what. Alright, so this is a video studio editor. This is where you go like to update the images or the text or anything that seems kind of weird. So here in this one it says this is weird. It doesn't have a role, it just says description. This is like a bug. Oh yeah, there is a fix for this, and I meant to push it out before this migration. And for some reason I didn't think it would be that important, but like, yeah, this is a little bug we have a fix for. This prompt is weird. Alright, where's the narration? Oh yeah, this is what I don't like. It's saying he pinned the latest note to the board besides the others, his scarred eyebrow creasing as he studied the pattern. And then it shows her stood at the adjacent lab bench, fingers moving across the spectrometer keyboard. It's a spectrometer keyboard. Okay, so it's like some kind of device. The spectrometer is a scientific instrument that separates and measures the components of a physical phenomenon. That's what this thing is, so that's cool. But it says, alright, so yeah, this matches. This is totally a problem of not having enough scenes, or images, because this should be separated into two different images, so or have them both in there at the same time. Let's see, I don't know how many there are really. Scene 11, and the first one is like the cover image, so yeah, it's doing 10, and that's probably because over here I probably have it set to 10. Yeah, 10 scenes. So I set this to 25. It'll be much better. This is something I discovered. And here's like tokens you can put like in the title. I mean, I'm just like having it narrate the title. But then it also says written by, and then author, and which would be my name. But I turn this on, so just say written by Steve, because that's how I have my profile set up, and for my display name, and then, or my pen name, I think, and then use random pen names. So that's why I have these crazy pen names all the time. And this, I think that's being sent to the AI still, but I haven't looked verified in a while. Oh yeah, review character art before generating scenes. Pause after character portraits. Oh yeah, this was, I was pretty into this like idea of this gate, and I would like to have another one too after all the scenes are generated. So because here, let me save this. If it's gonna generate new characters, oops. It's kind of annoying how it switches it if I'm touching. I open a bug for that. That's annoying. This one's doing it too. I don't know. Maybe that's by design. Maybe it's better. It's not gonna save it unless you press the button anyway. All right. So yeah, this whispers in the dark, and it didn't have a cast or a preset. Wait, this is quantum. Yeah, and it should have gotten a cast and populated it. It created the cast at least, but it didn't assign it. And the characters look correct, so that's good. Like it also might have cached the number of scenes. So I think I gotta generate a new one, and just I mean this one will stay weird, I guess.
Whispers in the dark. Alex Hart spread the photographs across the
Yeah, there's just like
priest tore through the warehouse in a fury of sound and shadow. Alex vaulted a collapsed beam, boots crashing against iron grating as he climbed the catwalk stairs 3 at a time, blocking his path. Boss spun back and found Alex right behind him, breathing hard, eyes locked. Boss lunged sideways, grabbed.
Alright, let me try to fix some stuff at least. I might have spawned two also, which is a problem. I think that's like an existing bug. And it probably won't be able like see it's in progress, but I think there's like another one in the queue. And it may just skip over stuff if it sees that it's already created. So that's we might just regenerate. It might change the volume though at least because I did adjust that. I didn't update any of the scenes that didn't make sense or try to split them out or anything. That would have been a good thing to do. For demo purposes, it would have been better than just clicking a regenerate all button. But we did increase the number of scenes. For some reason, this is having trouble loading it. Like, I wonder if the status isn't working right or something. I mean, the casting portraits look correct. Alright, Alex, let's talk about this Alex guy. So, yeah, it looks like the characters in the text are relevant. This looks the same. I don't know. I might just push this or something. So, it may just not be reporting the status correctly. So, I'll have to create an issue for that. Also, I retest after the next update, so I'm gonna do it. I think also I gotta lock it down from triggering too. I think that's like another bug. Probably all these have been reported. So anyway, I'm gonna publish this one and the review video, and then I'll do another one maybe tomorrow, or the next day, where we're actually like doing in-depth editing of the video and fixing it to make it better. And also I would like to see what one looks like with a lot more scenes because that's a common problem I noticed when it tries to describe more stuff than what's shown in the image. Then it seems like the image isn't portraying the narration and that just seems off to people. So when I increase the number of scenes to over 25, it worked. So somehow it should be smart enough, and I probably am not like updating the story prompt correctly, or the director is not doing its job right. Which yeah, I think there was some mistakes on this one. So yeah, I think like a few things can be improved with the process. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. So what it did was when I clicked regenerate all, it created a new copy. And it's not supposed to have any text in here, so that's a bug. I don't know how that got through. And these images are different, so that's kind of interesting. Like if you look at the other one. Anyway, that's different, clearly. Yeah, so these are a lot different. Could be interesting. It does look better this time around. I wonder if it's using the other model. And these are just the same. This doesn't seem right. And this is totally missing. Maybe it just wasn't generated yet. Alright, I'm seeing if I can change the music because it's crazy. This is the. Let's play this. It's just kind of. That's epic. Just kidding. Alright, then I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Can't really hear it without headphones.
Whispers in the dark. The precinct smelled like cold coffee and older regrets. Alex Hart moved along the evidence board with the slow deliberateness of a man who had stopped sleeping, his scarred eye.
I think it's like pretty good so far, but I just want to fix the problems. Like this kind of seemed like a jump in the scene, the story. Let's see if we can update this one. And that watch is too bright. And yeah, so we could fix it two different ways. We could either change what it's saying, which this driving the steel shelf unit into his chest seems like it's having trouble with that. This, I don't think we need to regenerate it, but I want to change this part. So in case if it is regenerated, it won't show this. I'm thinking like wide shot of, oh yeah, that's supposed to say the action part too. That's what this is, because the focal point, it's supposed to say the focal point first, because you want to like have the image being focused on the action part possible. It's more interesting. And this is his description. He is silver igniting. Take that out. Oh, I wonder, is that wasn't even in the image prompt? Maybe because of this. Watch. It's gonna repeat that every time. Alright, so I'm gonna say this. Like, I know it'll regenerate without me to, because I tested that. I just saved it and regenerate, because I didn't want to lose my changes. I think they get auto save. So this one I'd only need to regenerate if I wanted to fix the watch. So I'm going to try to do that. But the narration I have to regenerate too. To say, and then he pushed Alex, then push Alex into a steel shelving unit. And he's not running, so I'm not going to put it in the and part. Alright, so update that. I'm going to save this. It's annoying how it closes. I'll have to fix that too. Do like a close separate. And so this, I want to regenerate this. And so it's going to regenerate that. And then if it'll let me, I want to regenerate the image too, just because of the watch. And I'm hoping it doesn't end up all weird. I do have a thing to show the banner here as well. See how the image regeneration thing, it's like using the same banner as the voice regeneration, and they should be separate, because when you click it here, yeah, I mean, you do see that, but I want to see the banner. I have an issue for that as well. So there's like a bunch of fixes like in the queue. That's why I'm not, normally I'd demonstrate how I open issues and track all this stuff, but a lot of these things have been addressed, and I'm not sure exactly. Maybe a few haven't, but it's not really the focus right now. This will repopulate when it's done. I'm just going to like save and close it, and we can come back to it and verify. So I think the regular workflow is you just like move on. So is this is the one? I don't see it getting selected. That's up. Okay, we want.
Alex hit the floor hard, the impact cracking through his ribs like a gunshot, but he rolled and rose before the shelf stopped rocking, lungs burning, jaw set, already moving. The chase detonated through the warehouse in a storm of iron and shadow. Alex vaulted a collapsed beam and hammered up.
I mean, maybe I'm just not creative or cheesy enough. Does it sound like the chase detonated through a warehouse in a storm of iron and shadow? I don't know. I'll just leave it. Maybe somebody appreciates it.
The chase detonated through the warehouse in a storm of iron and shadow. Alex vaulted a collapsed beam and hammered up the catwalk stairs 3 at a time, the whole structure screaming beneath his weight.
Possibly. That's something I was reviewing too. Oh, look, yeah, see, it keeps sending it back to 10. I gotta like upgrade my subscription and then regenerate it. I'm gonna regenerate it as it is, or publish it, so we can have maybe. I want to make sure. Yeah, all my videos are gonna get fucked up. I don't know why that cover got the letter. I want to do the export. Maybe you can't export the output. Alright, so if this is a nah, it's not. Oh, I think it is. I have to I gotta generate the video. So that doesn't really do any AI cost anything. It's just going to append all of this stuff together and add the music track and the voiceover and all those things. So, oh yeah, it looks like there's either some issue with this or an issue going on here. It might not be on that. Let's see. It's odd because it returned an error from the voice. But then it actually played it. Okay, so now there is the error. But it's also not showing the new video up here, which is a little weird. And then we open the lab, it should bring us back where we were before. But it looks like it's done processing. So I think I'll export this one for maybe like a before and after. And then once I upgrade my subscription, I can generate one that is 25 videos or up to 25 images, and the director should better define them, the scenes, you know. This. Okay, I exported. Still not loaded yet. Alright, so here it is on the channel.
Whispers in the dark. The precinct smelled like cold coffee and older regrets. Alex Hart moved.
It's like that weird meme. It's like it grabbed the first version, fortunately. And I think I removed the export key from here. I don't want to regenerate the whole thing. I just want to. There was another option I wanted to try. This recompile. Because I'm wondering now, like, I think it is scene 5. Yeah, that looks like it's from the new one. That does too. Oh, maybe it's the one on.
Whispers in the dark. The precinct smelled like cold coffee and older regret. The
Yeah, I
thread
think this
connecting
is.
7 photographs were like a wound refusing to close.
Let's differentiate that
She tore the address from the light.
It's really annoying it didn't update them when it regenerated. So that may be like a new bug too. Let me open this in the lab. Somber. It's not junk. It's failed to even that somehow like rendered video.
Whispers in the dark.
It's really
The precinct smelled like cold coffee and older regrets.
Alright, let's see it live.
The precinct smelled like cold coffee and older regrets. Alex Hart moved along the evidence board with the slow deliberateness of a man who had stopped sleeping, his scarred eyebrow pulled low, fingers tracing the.
So how I did this before. I want to try to do the pile one. I don't want to regenerate it all, you know. And editing lab just brings you back over there. It is recompile, and then it should show like generating final scene or something like that. I don't know if it will. And this may just I'll see. But there is a version out there that's not right. The song's a little crazy. All right, and I'll still try to regenerate the other one maybe tomorrow, the longer version, and we can see if that's like much better. All right, thanks for watching.